Get to know everything about B.o.B lifestyle and net worth. B.o.B, otherwise known as Bobby Ray Simmons, is a world-renowned rapper, singer, and songwriter from Decatur, Georgia. He first gained fame with the release of his single, Nothin on You, which peaked at #1. Singles Nothin on You, Airplanes, and Magic, B.o.B's second studio album, Strange Clouds, was released in May 2012 and debuted at #5 on the US Billboard Hot. The album's first single, Strange Clouds, features vocals from Lil Wayne and peaked at #1 on the US rap chart. B.o.B's third studio album, Underground Luxury, was released in December 2013 and debuted at #7 on the US Billboard Hot. The album includes the singles Headband and Ready. B.o.B has also released several mixtapes, including No Genre 2010, EPIC Every Play is Crucial 2011, and No Genre to 2012. In March 2011, B.o.B was featured on the cover of XXL magazine. In May 2011, he was named one of Forbes 30 Under 30 music artists. In June 2011, B.o.B performed at the Bonnaroo Music Festival. In October 2011, B.o.B was featured on the cover of Vibe magazine. In 2012, B.o.B was nominated for 5 Grammy Awards, including Best New Artist and Best Rap Album. In March 2012, B.o.B was featured on the cover of Complex magazine. In September 2012, B.o.B was featured on the cover of GQ magazine. In 2013, B.o.B was featured on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. In 2014, B.o.B was featured on the cover of Excel magazine. In 2015, B.o.B was featured on the cover of Vibe magazine. In 2016, B.o.B was featured on the cover of The Fader magazine. In 2017, B.o.B was featured on the cover of XXL magazine. In 2018, B.o.B was featured on the cover of GQ magazine. In 2019, B.o.B was featured on the cover of Vibe magazine. In 2020, B.o.B was featured on the cover of The Fader magazine. B.o.B has won several awards, including to BET Awards, to MTV Video Music Awards, and to Grammy Awards. B.o.B has an estimated net worth of $30 million. B.o.B is one of the most successful rappers on both the US Billboard Hot 100 and the UK Singles Chart. B.o.B's debut album, B.o.B Presents, The Adventures of Bobby Ray, was released in 2010 and reached #1 on the US Billboard Hot. Solidifying his place in the music industry, he has since released 2 more studio albums, Strange Clouds 2012 and Underground Luxury 2013, both of which were received with critical acclaim. B.o.B's musical style has been described as a mix of southern hip-hop, pop, and rock. He has also been compared to fellow rapper Eminem, with whom he collaborated on the song Airplanes. B.o.B was born on May 15, 1988, in Decatur, Georgia, to parents Barbara and Bob Simmons. He has 4 siblings, 2 brothers, James and Tommy, and 2 sisters, Erica and Crystal. B.o.B's father was a producer for the local hip-hop group, Outkast, and his mother was a teacher. B.o.B was raised in a Christian household and attended Catholic school as a child. He later began to experiment with drugs, including marijuana and ecstasy. He has said that he first started smoking weed when he was 11 years old. B.o.B first began making music in his basement, using the software Fruity Loops. He cites Outkast, Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, and A Tribe Called Quest as some of his musical influences. B.o.B's debut single, Nothin on You, was released in April 2010 and peaked at #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and the UK Singles Chart. The song features vocals from Bruno Mars. B.o.B's debut album, B.o.B Presents, The Adventures of Bobby Ray, was released in May 2010 and reached #1 on the US Billboard Hot. The album includes the